Good evening. Tonight I want to read some texts from the Bible. I have chosen 3 texts from different chapters, and I wish you a good night. The first one is from Exodus. Moses turned and came down the mountain with the 2 tablets of the testimony in his hands, tablets inscribed on both sides, inscribed on the front and on the back. The tablets were the work of God, and the writing on them was God's writing, engraved on the tablets. When Joshua heard the noise of the people shouting, he said to Moses, "There is the sound of battle in the camp." But Moses replied, "No song of victory is this sound, no lament for defeat this sound, but answering choruses I hear." And there, as he approached the camp, he saw the calf and the groups dancing. Moses blazed with anger. He threw down the tablets he was holding, shattering them at the foot of the mountain. He seized the calf they had made and burned it, grinding it into powder which he scattered on the water and made the Israelis drink it. Moses then said to Aaron, "What have these people done to you, for you to have brought so great a sin on them?" Aaron replied, "My Lord should not be so angry. You yourself know what a bad state these people are in." They said to me, "Make us a god to go at our head." For that Moses, the man who brought us here from Egypt, we do not know what he has become of him. I then said to them, "Anyone with gold, strip it off." They gave it to me. I threw it into the fire, and out came the calf. On the following day Moses said to the people, "You have committed a great sin, but now I shall go up to Yahweh, because I can secure expiation for your sin." Moses then went back to Yahweh and said, "Oh, this people has committed a great sin by making themselves a god of gold. And yet, if it pleased you to forgive their sin, if not, please blot me out of the book you have written." Yahweh said to Moses, "Those who have sinned against me are the ones I shall blot out of my book. So now go and lead the people to the place I promised to you. My angel will indeed go at your head, but on the day of punishment I shall punish them for their sin." The next reading is from Matthew. He puts another parable before them. "The kingdom of heaven is like a mustard seed, which a man took and sowed in his field. It is the smallest of all the seeds, but when it has grown, it is the biggest of shrubs and becomes a tree, so that the birds of the air can come and shelter in its branches." He told them another parable. "The kingdom of heaven is like the yeast a woman took and mixed in with the measures of flour till it was leavened all through." In all this Jesus spoke to the crowds in parables. Indeed, he would never speak to them except in parables. This was to fulfill what was spoken by the prophet. "I will speak to you in parables, unfold what has been hidden since the foundation of the world." Next one is from Genesis. When dawn broke, the angels urged Lot on, "To your feet, take your wife and your 2 daughters who are here, or you will be swept away in the punishment of the city." And as he hesitated, the man seized his hand and the hands of his wife and his 2 daughters. Yahweh, being merciful to him, led him out of the city. When they had brought him outside, he was told, "Flee for your life. Do not look behind you or stop anywhere on the plain. Flee to the hills, or you will be swept away." "Oh no, my lord," Lot said. "You have already been very good to your servant, and shown me even greater love by saving my life. But I cannot flee to the hills, or disaster will overtake me and I shall die. That town over there is near enough to flee to, and it is small. Let me flee there, after all it is only a small place, and so survive." He replied, "I grant you this favor too, and will not overthrow the town you speak of. Hurry, flee to that one, for I cannot do anything until you reach it. That is why the town is named Zoar." The sun rose over the horizon just as Lot was entering Zoar. Then Yahweh rained down on Sodom and Gomorrah brimstone and fire of his own sending. He overthrew the cities and the whole plain, with all the people living in the cities and everything that grew there. But Lot's wife looked back and was turned into a pillar of salt. Next morning, Abraham hurried to the place where he had stood before Yahweh, and looking towards Sodom and Gomorrah and the whole area of the plain, he saw the smoke rising from the ground like a smoke from a furnace. Thus it was that, when God destroyed the cities of the plain, he did not forget Abraham, and he rescued Lot from the midst of the overthrow, when he overthrew the cities where Lot was living. I'm going to read 4th reading too, because we have a lot of time, I think. It's from Matthew, it's very short, but I think it's a nice way to finish the video. Then he got into the boat, followed by his disciples. Suddenly a storm broke over the lake, so violent that the boat was being swamped by the waves. But he was asleep. So they went to him and woke him, saying, "Save us, Lord, we are lost." And he said to them, "Why are you so frightened, you who have so little faith?" And then he stood up and rebuked the winds and the sea, and there was a great calm. They were astounded and said, "Whatever kind of man this is, that even the winds and the sea obey him."